If you're a high achiever, you have got to hear this. This is one of the biggest things I wish I would have known in my 20s and my 30s. And it's when you're climbing a ladder, maybe it's the corporate ladder, or maybe you're dating and you want to get married and you want to have kids, or maybe you're building a business, or maybe you're going for some big dream. Maybe you're going for auditions. Maybe you're trying to buy a house. When you have that frantic energy of, I want this thing so bad, and you feel like if you don't get it, like you're just gonna be so, it's hard to explain, but it's that frantic energy of just, it's almost anxiety bubbling up in you when you want something so bad. And what I've learned is usually I was able to get whatever I was going for the most part. Maybe I've just blocked out the things that I didn't get. But that frantic energy, like you do get pretty far with it, with that by sheer force of will. I'm going to get this thing. I'm going to get this guy. I'm going to get this house. I'm going to make this business work. But what happened to me is the frantic energy just made me kind of go in wrong directions. I was trying to get these things, and I was trying to get these people to make myself feel better. And everything that I was doing was, okay, when I get here, when I achieve this, then I'm going to be able to relax and be happy. And just to be real with you guys, like I've kind of lived all of these things I'm talking about. And one of them was that biological ticking clock of the female body, and thinking that we need to find the perfect guy so that we can have kids by a certain time. And I just remember, like, I was able to get guys who wanted to reproduce with me. And what I didn't realize was I needed to be happy and I needed to be fulfilled before I got the thing. And that's the key. That's the secret to life. And this is just a chat. I don't have a script or anything, but I just wanted to get on and talk to you guys because I felt that frantic energy pop up again this morning. And I'll tell you, a little bit about personally what's happening right now later. But first, I just wanted to make sure that I get the message out that whenever there's that frantic energy of, I have to have this or else I'm not going to be happy, or I'm so worried that I'm not going to get this, if we find joy and contentment and fulfillment in ourselves first, we're not going to need those things. They're just going to be these beautiful additions to our lives. I don't have to have children to be happy, and I don't have children, and I'm probably not going to have them. And it is by choice, because when I was of the reproducing age, and I guess I'm still of the reproducing age, but 40, I'm going to be 42 soon, and I'm just not going there, because I know that I would be happy by myself. I would be happy with the perfect man. I do have an amazing man. I'm so thankful, but I would be happy by myself. I would be happy with kids. I would figure out a way to be happy without kids. I would be happy if the business was successful. I would be happy if I, got to, it's so funny in business, we're always working towards the $1 million a year mark. And then once I hit it, it's like, and it's in revenue, not profit. But that's not going to make us happy. None of these things make us happy. And if we find the joy and the contentment now, and we're like, you know what? Even at the worst moments of my life, there were always bright spots. There were always things to be thankful for. And in any moment, unless I'm in severe physical pain, moments are actually okay too. When we're breathing, when when we're not hungry, right? Any single moment is really okay for the most part. Again, unless we're in pain. And even emotional grief from loss, that's real, okay? It's real, but it's not happening to us usually, like the long tail of grief. It's not something that's happening to us in the moment. And I'm not saying not to grieve. Like, obviously, we've got to feel our feelings and all of that. But what I'm saying is we have to find joy in our moments. We have to find peace in our moments right now. And don't worry, I'm gonna tell you how I ended up able to do that. I will be telling you that soon, but I just, if you need to hear this, this is for you. If you find the joy in your moments now and you find that contentment and that peace now, then whatever you gain in life, whatever you go for in life, it's just the bonus. It's just the bonuses of life. It's just that extra beautiful amazingness that just adds to our lives, right? And one of the biggest mistakes I made in 20s and 30s was I was always so frantically going for the next thing, meaning driving, striving, just revving my engine to the max and always working. And what happened was I was so disorganized because I was like, you know what? I love a clean house, okay? I love an organized house. But I was always so busy that my house was last. I'm like, I need to work on this business thing. I need to do this thing. I can't worry about my house. Same with my car. I would not change my oil. Sorry, Dad. Don't tell my dad. He doesn't watch this. Don't tell Dad. I wouldn't change the oil in my car because I was so busy. And then in my early 20s, I would have late payments and stuff because I was so frantic. And now as someone who has, like, I have around 817 on my credit score, it feels so good to just have been making payments and being responsible and having my stuff organized. But it's us not tuning in. And that's the biggest part of this is when we're not tuning into our higher self, when we're not finding the alignment. And by alignment, I mean, have you ever been so peaceful that you just feel that river of joy coursing through you? And whether you call it the river of life, whether you call it your higher self, universal consciousness, God, whatever you call it, when you feel aligned, you can be in the middle of some pretty hard stuff, but when you feel aligned, you feel amazing. You feel amazing even when you don't have the things that you're going for yet. You just feel amazing just by yourself, just sitting there. You feel great. And so when we start from that place, and this is getting more into the how, for me, I didn't ever meditate or anything like that up until just a few years ago. And for the first time, and there's a whole video on that journey, but it's me tuning into myself, meditating, journaling, asking if my thoughts are true or not, breaking through my limiting beliefs, tuning in with myself, making myself feel contentment and joy right where I'm at. That's what has helped me catapult my life. And I guess they call it quantum leaping. And that's how I've gotten to where I'm at today. And I was struggling for a while. I was like, if I'm content where I am, then I'm not going to try to build and I'm not going to try to make big, cool things. But that's not the truth. When we're content and when we're filled with joy where we're at, then we're in alignment. And then I feel like I make better choices. And you can't do your journey wrong. It's a really important part of this. You cannot do your journey wrong. Every experience you've had in this life, even if it feels like a wrong direction, it brought you to where you're at today. And it's important. It's important for your future. There's always important learnings. And where I'm at right now is I just want to keep repeating that phrase, this is great, or something better. I'm open. I'm here. I'm here for all of it. And being content and being joyful where you're at is not going to stop you from making goals and going towards them. What it'll do is it'll probably help you be more laser focused on the most important things. And I talk about this a lot in my videos, but I now can get everything I need to get done each day. I get it done each day, and I'm not overworking myself, and I have time to work out. Although going and looking at houses, I have skipped a couple workouts, but it's okay. It's all right. I'll get back into it. And that feels incredible. And I didn't used to have that. And it's because I was always just going for things from an unaligned place that I overworked myself and overcommitted myself and overstressed myself. And then when you're disorganized, it's harder to find things and everything takes longer and you lose stuff. And I just want this for you. I want you to be able to get unstuck from wherever you're at. And I want you to be able to go towards your dreams. And I also want you to feel that joy and contentment right now, wherever you are right now. That's my wish for you. And where I'm at today is I love my house. I own this house and I'm happy here and I'm present here. And I put grass in my backyard so that I can meditate on it. And I'm very happy. And I have other dreams. My first stage of my dream is to move closer to my brothers so that I can work out at the gym that we own together with them. It's way on the other side of town. I also want to see the sunrise, the sunsets, or both from my house, from inside my house. And I want to be able to walk my dog in beautiful places. And those are my dreams. And right now I am happy. I am okay where I'm at right now. But I have those dreams and I'm going to be going towards them. And here's what happened to me this morning. What happened this morning is I have some amazing renters who are going to rent out my house. And they've already signed the lease and they're about to give me the payment. And then I realized that I had made a mistake and I had to remake the lease through Zillow, and it has to be resent to them and they have to re-sign. And I started to feel that frantic energy of, oh no, what if this is the chance for them to back out or not move forward? And then if they don't move forward, I've already been looking at a lot of houses and I have some picked out and I'm ready to go put my deposit down on a house. And if they don't rent my house, I have to wait. And I was like, wait a second though, wait a second. That frantic energy is just from my past. It's from my past scars, right? It's not current. If they don't rent my house, I'm fine. I'm fine here. And we will wait patiently for the next person who will be just the greatest fit for my house. And that's what I want all of you to feel. And maybe you feel it already, and it's beautiful if you do. I hope this video made you feel calm and good. Sometimes I really plan my videos, and sometimes I'm like, I just have to hop on. I have something that I need to share. This is more one of those videos where I just had something that I needed to share. And if you want to continue on the journey with me, my plan for my channel is to always share something that I've learned right at the beginning of the video. So you get hopefully the quality meat and potatoes right away of something that you can implement in your own life. And then at the end, I'll share personally what I'm going through and how it relates, just in case anybody's curious, because I'm always curious when I'm watching YouTubers. I'm curious about what's happening right now in their lives. So yes, so subscribe if you like the video. Beautiful. It shows me to keep making more. And I would love to hear a comment on where you're at, if you've been able to find that peace and joy where you're at, so then you can move forward. I would love to hear your stories about it. All right, let's keep going. Again, this channel is about helping you get unstuck and move towards your dreams while I'm doing the same. And if you don't know who I am, I'm Julie Rhino, and I have been getting unstuck for my whole life. I keep getting myself into things and then getting out of things. And I've been in the depths of despair financially, the depths of despair in relationships, the depths of despair in my health, and the depths of despair even in family life. And I feel like I've lived a lot of things, and you could call them wrong turns, but I call them experience so that I can empathize with people on my YouTube channel. So happy to be here with you if you're still watching. I appreciate you, and I just want to send all the love in the world to you. Now, for those of you who have a small YouTube channel, I'm going to barely edit this. I recorded it directly into Descript because I don't really have time. I have to go look at houses, so I don't really have time to edit. So if you have a small YouTube channel, I think you'll appreciate that little tidbit. Bye. Check this out. I was able to record from my camera directly into Descript so that I could edit really, really fast. Descript is the program I use. I absolutely love it. And usually, you have to upload it to your camera, you have to take the video and then download it to your computer and then upload it to your editing software, et cetera, et cetera. So this really cut out a lot of time. So cool. But this is what it looks like. You just click that red button and you just record right into your editing software.